We got Matt and we got Noel. These two guys are from Gold's Gym in Pawtucket and where is it? East Providence? East Greenwich. So we are cooking, what is it, Marmalade Chicken today, which is very healthy, but it tastes fantastic. And what these guys are going to do is, both of them are married, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. He's new beard.
Yeah, new beard. Yeah, new beard for the storm.
Does the wife like it?
The wife hates it.
She hates it. Well, sure. That thing's stubby. Wants to kiss that thing, man. Listen, here are some of the ingredients. Run us through them real quick.
For our chicken, we're going to use a chicken broth, shallot, red wine vinegar, orange marmalade, Dijon mustard, and then some orange zest. We're going to make a beautiful sauce with some very lean chicken tenders.
So we're going to use the breast itself, right?
We're going to use the chicken tender, which is right below the breast.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's nice and it's not real fat, but it's a nice slice.
Very, very lean and very easy to cook and pretty easy, pretty cheap to buy at the grocery store.
Yeah, it's fantastic. You go to a grocery store at the right time, and you can get a good buy on $1.69 a pound or whatever.
Absolutely.
The way it looks is it's fantastic, and if you had this kind of healthy food before, you'd never know that it was healthy and good for you, but it is. And these guys are going to make them for their wives. Oh, yeah. And I think their wives are going to be pretty impressed. What do you think?
Right. Yeah,
I hope so.
Right,
she's sitting right there?
She's ready to...
She's smiling.
Ready and waiting.
When she's smiling, the world is smiling with you. Back to you guys. Hey, we are cooking healthy with two of the bigger guys over here from Gold's Gym in East Greenwich and, of course, in Pawtucket. And Matt is here. Noel is over there. He's flipping the... that would be carrots there. I can't do the carrots. I told them they'd have to replace it with some broccoli or some spinach or something like that. Now, you guys, let's talk real quick about the dating.
Sure.
Internet, you into that?
Well,
or you into the personal?
Maybe a couple years ago, but I'm a married man now, so not so much.
Right.
So I was lucky enough to meet my wife at Gold's Gym.
Oh, they're real fantastic. Yeah. Well, that's super. So there you go. Met her at Gold's Gym. He learned how to cook. Maybe Gold's Gym.
Yeah, part of it.
Part of it is there. He's got a new beard. Wife hates it, but she's going to love the meal. Gentlemen, what are we cooking? It looks like it's halfway done already.
Yeah, well, I'm actually just browning up some chicken tenders. I'm actually going to remove them here in a second, and then we're going to make a beautiful sauce, an orange marmalade sauce for the chicken. So,
yeah.
Using some natural sugars in the fruit to make a nice sweet sauce.
Orange marmalade, close to a Patti LaBelle song. That's beautiful. The ingredients here, onions and a couple of other things?
Shallots, red wine vinegar, Dijon mustard, some chicken broth just to give it a little bit of body. And Noel's working on some rice and a sesame carrot dish.
Now, what else? Are we going to have any carbs with this? Any bread real quick?
Wild rice.
Wild rice. That's going to be our carb.
Yeah.
Super. All right, we're going to do this all when we come back. Our next cooking segment, that's the big one. When we come back, we're back in a few minutes.
Welcome back to the Rhode Show. This morning in the kitchen, we're making a heart-healthy and just healthy all-around meal. And I have to say, I was just peeking into the rice that you guys made. And it looks really good. And Noel was saying, it's kind of romantic with the strawberries.
Yeah.
Until I reminded both these gentlemen that strawberries have zinc, and much like oysters, they kind of boost the libido. So I think this isn't an entirely altruistic meal here. There may be some subtext, and we'll leave it at that. But in any case, tell me what you did with the chicken.
So basically what I did was I seared up some chicken tenders in a pan, removed them from the heat, added some shallots, let those cook down, and then I'm making a sauce for the chicken. It's an orange marmalade sauce with Dijon mustard and red vinegar. And
this is going to be something that you're going to pour over, or did you poach the chicken in it?
I kind of poached the chicken in it, and I'm just sort of reducing it a little bit, and then we're going to add it back in and finish her off.
Very nice. And where did we leave you with Vince? What are we picking up with?
We're going to finish up some of the carrots.
Yeah.
And I have to say, I'm just going to steal one right here because I wasn't always a fan of cooked carrots, but maybe it was just the way my mom made them.
Yeah.
I hope she's not watching.
These would be
She had to go back to school this morning, so I think we're okay. But these are really good.
Yeah, they were just, I sauteed them and then steamed them with some water afterwards. And we have some toasted sesame. Because it's really plain just by themselves, the carrots.
And sesame seeds tend to be a very detoxifying ingredient, right? Good for the liver, good for cleansing, moves through the digestive tract really well.
Yep. And if you toast them, it releases a lot more of the oils and the antioxidants in them as well.
Oh, very interesting.
Yep.
Okay.
And we have some thyme.
I got plenty of time for you, Noel.
Definitely. You don't want to overdo that.
Just a little bit. Yeah, and you can smell it already, so you really don't want to put too much, right?
So what we can do is we can put some of the rice and the carrots on our plate.
I love, by the way, this rice recipe is really good. I mean, just the sweetness and the starch and everything together, it almost feels like you're cheating. Right?
I left out all the butter and all the oil.
You did?
Yep.
And yet it's so creamy and nice.
Oh, yeah. It's got a little orange juice in it.
Ooh, oh, that's where the deliciousness comes from,
Yeah,
huh?
a little sweet, but it's not. It's 2 tablespoons of orange juice. So.
And I have to say, these carrots look pretty good. Now, what are you doing over here, Matt?
I just kind of added a little bit of orange zest, which again releases a lot of the natural oils. I'm just going to add a few little chicken tenders in there with some shallots.
That zest. That's really nice.
Yep, and again, a little bit goes a long way with that zest.
Now, I understand I'm not going to taste this morning because we have a couple of very special guests. Who are our special guests?
We do. We actually brought our Valentines to the show today.
And who are these ladies?
My wife Laura and Noel's wife.
Hi, Glee.
And you can go ahead over unless you're tethered.
I'm not. I believe Noel is.
All right, so Matt, why don't you go ahead and serve your lovely ladies? Oh, do they have their
They already have their.
Oh my gosh, you made it for all
beautiful
3 of us?
plates. Yeah.
Nice. Well, ladies, why don't you go ahead and taste for us and let us know what you think?
Okay.
They're like, no problem. And ladies, what are you guys going to do for Valentine's Day? Any plans yet?
Leaving it to the men, I think.
Maybe a couple surprises in store.
Maybe a few more of them strawberries.
I see where Noel's going. I see where you're headed with this one.
Chocolate,
And let's see what
know.
they think. What do you think, girls? Good, right?
This is delicious.
And healthy at the same time. I love that. And then you can always follow it up with some of those sweetheart candies or a couple of chocolates, right? Because it is Valentine's Day.
Absolutely, and again, it's a special occasion. It's a special day. There's nothing wrong with indulging a little bit, especially when you have a really healthy meal.
Yeah.
With pretty low fat, pretty low sugar.
And tell me one more time, you guys are from Gold's Gym. Of course, Melissa Rector comes in and talks about the exercise portion of things, but the nutrition part, a lot of times that's like 80% of any weight loss or just maintaining your weight.
It really is. If you're not eating the right way, it's really, really difficult to get results. And a perfect example I use with people all the time is you go on the treadmill for half an hour, you burn 300 calories. That's great.
Yeah.
But if you walk out and eat a cheeseburger at McDonald's, you just ate 400 calories, and you ate it in 30 seconds.
And you can out-eat any workout.
Any time of the day.
So Gold's Gym is the place to go for tips on that. And guys, thanks so much for being here
You're
this
welcome.
morning. Really appreciate it. I have to tell you, is this whole recipe for the rice online on
Yes.
I think
FoxProvidence.com?
everything's online.
Yes, it is.
I'm going to make this rice tonight, I think. It's that good.
Wonderful.